Well, hello and welcome back. Now, we're going to make a special video, and we've got a new superstar, and his name is Mr. Logan. How you doing, Mr. Logan?
Good.
Say hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
Sonny.
Who is it?
Sonny.
Sonny. And where did you get Sonny from?
The shop.
Let's have a look. This is Mr. Young Sonny. He's quite cute, isn't he?
Yeah.
You're going to treasure him for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Now, Miss Oching Receivy what do you think of your new companion?
Well, first of all, hello everybody. How nice to see you again, especially with Mr. Little Friend. Mr.
Well, he's not that little.
It's, you know.
Before long, he'll be as big as his dad, that's for sure.
The questions is like
He's a star.
The very serious interview in his
So,
life.
tell me, where are you from?
Newfoundland.
And what's your favourite football team?
You're from Newcastle. Newcastle.
Newcastle. Is that your football team? Is it?
Yeah.
Now, do you remember a man, I don't know if you liked him or not, do you remember a man called Michael Owen? Before your time. I bet your dad remembers him. Yeah?
Granddad.
Yeah, sorry, Granddad. Was he a good footballer or not?
Newcastle.
Yeah.
No.
No, he wasn't. No.
Good
Unfortunately,
footballer, but nothing.
yeah, Michael Owen, great footballer. I actually know him because we're from the same town. But when he went to Newcastle, to be honest, it was a paycheck. It was too many injuries and a paycheck. But I'm sure he would like to meet you because he is a nice man, that's for sure, as your grandfather knows. And he used to fly from Harbour in North Wales, to arrive from every day to Newcastle to play football. Or should we say, most days he spent on the injury bench. But he tried. Mr. Logan, can I shake your hand? You're a star. You're a star, Mr. Logan. And hopefully we're going to see you again because you're only going to be up and down this area, hopefully. And we're going to find you before you go back to Newcastle. Okay? All right? And your grandfather and your grandmum.
And he's great.
Great. I know, I understood that. But I was being nice. I was being very nice. It's not possible. It's not. It's their brothers. They're brothers. There we are. See you, Mr. Logan. Thanks. Great to meet you. And we'll see you again. We'll see you again. Absolute star. He's a great young man. Everyone got introduced except for him. And his grandmother whispered in my ear and said, oh, Mr. Logan, young man Logan, would like to be on video. I said, well, in that case, we're going to make a special video for him. And he was a great star. Only 6 years of age. And I think he's going to grow up to be a great footballer or something like that. Now, across the road, well, we've got a couple of souvenir shops, and this is a shop where one of our Goombarus used to work, and there he is. He's a great guy, and they play around and make sure they demonstrate all the gifts and the toys. There's lots of hats, lots of t-shirts, and all that kind of thing. Now, let's just pop round here and have a quick look at what's going on over here. Oh dear. There's a bit of a set-to going on, which is not good, that's for sure. Now, as we go over here, we've got the Harbour restaurant, that is for sure. Now, what we just witnessed was an idiot on a three-wheel trike that almost ran over this man's wife. And now he's going to get aggressive to the man, although the man told him, look, just get away. But this is life, and you can't change the way people are on three-wheel trikes. In my opinion, that's an idiot. But there we go. Well, he almost ran over that man's wife, and then that man said to him, oi, can you be a bit more careful? And this is what happens when you get on these trikes. Perhaps the man's had a couple of drinks, who knows. But accidents can happen or violence can happen. So please, when you hire those trikes, be very careful indeed. You see that?
I wasn't careful either when
No?
I was
You
riding.
didn't run
it,
anybody
but
over?
Well, if I did by accident, I would say sorry. I didn't want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Normally.
Right. Now, on our travel before, we missed the superstar, Mr. Hector, because he was in negotiation with some people. Now, there he is. The greatest artist in the whole of the Harbour area. And he does portraits, even of dogs, and he does caricatures. The caricature takes about 15-20 minutes, costs you about €20. The portrait is 4 to 5 sittings an hour at a time, and will cost you around about €100, that's for sure. And there's Chris and his brother again, the two greatest hairy men in the whole of Paphos. He's got a great smile, he's a great star, that's for sure. These are two friends now having a chat in Russian. Let's proceed,
well, I'm trying to be helpful. Mr. Hector just announced that sometimes, because of the humidity, it's so hot. The the hands are getting a little bit sweat, so therefore he's got some difficulties. Of course he can still go on, but then I don't know, I thought about the powder, Johnson baby powder, so if you put a little bit and then go on, I think it will help.
Oh, right, see, I understand. When he's sketching, yeah, I understand now. The humidity, because it's so sticky and sloppy at this time of night, all the heat from the ground comes up, all the heat from above comes up, and what you get is humidity. And he's an artist, and he's with pencils and that sort of stuff, and of course he's dripping, as he's saying, so he's looking for a solution. So perhaps we'll come down with some Johnson's baby powder and we'll smear it all over him. That's what we'll do. And we'll invite Mr. Yanis, and we'll get all those parties going. Thanks, Mr. Hector. And the Bulgarian Mafia as well. Yeah, he's an absolute star. He really is. Yes, you all right? How you doing? Whoa, heroes. What's your name, sir?
John Paul.
John Paul? What a great name. And your good lady wife?
He's not even French.
Sorry? No, he's not even French. No. What's your name?
Jam.
Jan. And this star? Jack. What a great name. Zach, sorry. And I love your t-shirt, because you're obviously the boss. And it's blue. You're a star. Absolute star.
Nice to meet you.
Great. You have a great holiday. Have a great holiday. Thanks very much. Absolute stars. Lovely, lovely people. And we love when you interact with us, because it makes us feel special, even though we're not. And we hope that we give that little bit back to you as well. Sylvia?
I remember, Mr. Paul, whatever you say, the words of yours coming for. I remember quite a few months ago, one day he said to me, one day you're going to be stopped to, and the people will say, hey, Lubov, and it's happened many times.
Yeah.
And it's,
slowly but surely,
hey, Lubov.
people are coming to understand
It's
that we
getting
are
nicer
spreading a bit of
for
love.
you.
Yeah, that's right. They now understand this Oching Grasivia Lubov. That's the name that I gave to Marika, because I wanted her to have a movie star wife name. And I'm losing my English, you've stolen it already, obviously. Now, just in case you're wondering what it actually means, some people understand it and some people don't. But here we go. So, Miss Ochin
Very
Grasivia
beautiful.
Lubov.
Love.
So, in plain, simple English, what it means is Ochin Grasivia Lubov. That actually means very beautiful love. Now, my Russian is, well, Sherlock Holmes, but I know those few words, so I put them together and I came up with that name, and that name is now stuck, and now she is a superstar, and that's what I want her to be. And I want people to walk up to her and say, Lubov, because she is a great person, and she wants you to engage with her and talk in any language that you want. If you speak Russian, she speaks Russian. She speaks pretty good German. She speaks Greek. She speaks Armenian. Right, come on, Lubov, it's time to run, because Dire Straits is playing in the background, and, well, we have to do a runner, that's for sure. Otherwise, well, Mr. Logan will not get his special video. And that would be a terrible shame indeed. Slowly but surely we're getting fit.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Right, keep moving, Lubov, because that guitar player is ramping it up. And he really is a great Dire Straits player. But, unfortunately for us, it makes our life hard. Yes, Lubov?
When telling the people how many languages I speak, you said Russian twice.
Did
Is
I?
it Russian and Russian?
Russian and Russian, because she speaks street Russian and she speaks perfect Russian, because she was actually trained to be an English teacher. As I've always said, the English teacher that taught her wasn't very good. Grasivia, could be time to dance. There we go. Look at that. Look at the beauty and the spectacality of the dancing Ochin Grasivia Lubov, with the dark blue Mediterranean Sea in the background, and a lot of fun and a lot of games going on. That is Grasivia Lubov, and there only is one Lubov. If you want to get down to Paphos, you can have a look at her, have a dance with her, and if you're lucky, you might even get a hug off Lubov. Now, there is the Super Jumbo 2.5 cruise. There's all sorts going on that, shipwrecks, food, marine life, swimming, diving, and all sorts of stuff. That's the superstar, Mr. Rikos, who's in charge. So if you want to go on a super glass bottom boat, get down to the Paphos Harbour, where the promenade meets the harbour. You're going to find him. Book on the boat, 3 o'clock. 80 to 90 people are going to go out and have a great time indeed. Now, we're going to finish as we enter the harbour area or shall we keep going a bit further? Why not, eh? Why not? So stick with us as we enter the downtown Cato Paphos Harbour.
Happy birthday.
Yes, well, you never know, they might come running out. The first restaurant either side, so you've got back office, front office, that is the King's Restaurant. That's the boss himself there with his back to us. That is Mr. Harris, and he's a very, very nice guy indeed. Have a look at that. There we go. Absolutely packed out, because it is a very, very good restaurant indeed. The next restaurant is Theo's, and that's a very, very busy restaurant indeed. That's their back office, and that's their front office. Here he is, you right? Good man, good man. And there is the young Miss Sophia. It's an absolute star. Look at that. Receive your LaBou, you straighten it up. Thanks, Mr. Simon. Ah, you're going for a walk. So he's going for a walk, and he's left. There's Mr. Andreas. You all right? Oh, he's looking a bit glum. He's looking a bit glum. You all right? Yeah, we're going to have a look at what was written down on a piece of paper afterwards. Apparently something's upsetting, so we're going to find out what it is. Anyway, on to the next and the most famous restaurant. There she is. The Mafia of the Balloons. Big balloons, €7. Smaller balloons, €5. Receive your LaBou is going to come running up the rear end. Here she comes. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the next restaurant needs no introduction whatsoever. There it is. That is the Pelican, and that's Mr. Andreas. He's one of the stars, the manager tonight outside. And that is back office. Hiding somewhere over there is Mr. George in the corner with a white beard and a white t-shirt. And hiding in the very, very back is, well, Coco, the superstar Pelican herself. Over there is the training manager at the bistro known as the Jalamo. They're quite busy, and they do ice cream. Have a look at that. And it's open all the way through the winter, and it's a great, 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 great place. The next one is Sale at the Castle, and as you can see, that's busy tonight as usual, and the music is ramping up. And there's the front of house, shall we say. And there is Six-Pack, or Fat Bastard as he's called. But stick with us as we continue on our trek. That music's a bit loud. And that is Mr. Henry. Ooh, ooh, la, 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 la. You all right, Mr. Henry? Yes. He's always all right, because that's his bar. And look at it. Absolutely packed out. That's for sure. Now, let's get out and have a little word with the superstar who's over there. Mr. Simon has taken the daughter for a walk and left his beautiful wife to, well, be in charge of the orchestra to get those last few pennies. And the smile on her face alone is worth €1,000,000. So let's go and see her, and then we'll have a very, very good goodbye. Now, this is the Cato Paphos Harbour. There is my boat, and that's known as the Santa Maria, and it's in the LaBou Harbour. That's what it's called. So there's some big boats, some small boats, and there is Grisivia LaBou.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Everybody.
Everybody.
How nice.
To see you.
Again.
And again.
And again. Right, stick with us as we get to see our last superstar on our route, and then it's time for the big, big goodbye, that's for sure. There she is. So she's earning the keep tonight. She's having a 5-minute break from the little daughter called Sophia, who's been taken away for a quick walk, and the smile is coming. There it is. That smile is coming. The smile comes and it comes and it comes and it beams and it beams and it beams. She's an absolute legend. She's a great girl. So if you are coming past here, please put your hand in your pocket. Please give them €1, €5, €10, €20. To you, it is nothing. That's for sure. It's not even the price of a meal or a good night on the ale, as we say in English. So, receive your LaBou.
Well, I would like to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching, for the time of yours, for the love of yours, for attention of yours, and that because you exist. And we will show you more and more of our madnesses in another times. And I would like to tell you just how much we love you. Really, we are humbled that we have you. And many kisses from me and Mr. Paul. And goodbye.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of a madness. And I want to say a fond farewell to the young superstar, Mr. Logan. It was a true, true pleasure to meet you, Mr. Logan, and we hope that we meet again, and we hope that you have a great holiday, and we hope that you have a great rest of your life. Thanks for watching.